Story developing tonight, nearly 11 months after the initial completion date for Woodbury County's new law enforcement center. Word today, the job might be done very soon. KTV's Katie Koppel was at today's Law Enforcement Center Authority meeting. Katie, I understand the county sheriff could get the keys to the new LEC this week.
That's right, Jessica. This afternoon, the Woodbury County Law Enforcement Center Authority announced they are waiting on one more report before the new LEC can be considered substantially complete. Now the hiccup, again, the seismic bracing. Earlier this summer, the authority said the project's general contractor, Hausman Construction, failed to install 300 pieces of seismic bracing, which is part of the fire suppression system. The bracing has since been installed and inspected, with the authority now waiting for that official inspection report. That is the one main issue, the authority says, keeping the new LEC from being deemed substantially complete.
Hausman has informed us that we should receive the seismic bracing report today or tomorrow. As of noon today, we do not have the report. But assuming we get it today or tomorrow and nothing unexpected arises, the certificate of substantial completion will be issued yet this week.
Now, once the report is in and if no other issues are found, the project will be considered substantially complete and the keys to the new Woodbury County Law Enforcement Center will be handed to the sheriff's office.
Once the chief gets the keys, he's already got it in place through Captain Harlow that there will be somebody staffed there 24/7 to maintain the security of the secured part of the building, well, the whole building, but the secured part in particular, right? So when that changeover takes place, things are going to really start happening very rapidly for us.
Now, the authority says there are several other items that do need to be fixed or completed, but that won't prevent the project from being declared substantially complete. Now, also happening today, an official date set for a public open house. The authority and the sheriff's office set Wednesday, September 18th as the official open house for the new jail. This will allow the media, state and local officials, and the public a chance to see the facility for themselves. Now, further details on the open house will be released at a later date. And also decided on today, the official time capsule for the project. But what will be in it? Well, that will be determined at the next meeting. But overall, Jessica, a big step forward in the official opening date of the new Woodbury County Law Enforcement Center.
All right, Katie Koppel live in studio tonight. Katie, thanks for the update.